Hello everyone, welcome back to Exotic Astrology. So, today we are back with the night. Why night? You can see it's all dark here. And which is the planet that gets strong in the night? Yes, planets like Moon, Mars, and Saturn are extremely strong in the night. But we have already done them. We have already discussed what is Moon, what is Saturn, what is Mars. And who is the next candidate today? He is the reason behind you and me seeing each other. If he would not be there, we would not see each other. Okay. And that planet is known as Rahu. Rahu is the planet. Actually, we have discussed earlier how the word planet is different from the word graha. Yes? What is planet in science? Objects floating in the sky. Okay. I don't want to go into the details. Do I think you are interested to know in the details of what is actually a planet. But when we use the word planet in astrology, it means graha. Graha means, as I said, what does graha mean? Graha means that which puts grahan, that which captures you, okay? That which catches your neck. That's what is the meaning of the word graha. Yes, that which holds you, restricts you, it dictates. Okay, and now, as you know, we have discussed the seven planets. Okay, yes, so now two more. These are known as Rahu and Ketu. Everybody is obsessed about these two. The whole world is obsessed. I am obsessed, and I'm very sure after this video you will also be obsessed by this. Okay. So what is Rahu basically? Rahu is the reason why you are sitting there and watching this video. Rahu is the reason why I am sitting here and speaking to you. That's what is Rahu. Rahu is also the reason why you are seeing me talking. Okay. If Rahu would not exist, you would not see me. Neither would I see your likes and subscriptions. Yes. Okay, so what Rahu is basically? Rahu is the cause of your birth. We'll discuss about Rahu. Let's go to the ancient epic where the story of Rahu Ketu starts. Okay. There was a very big match, as you say these days, football matches, cricket matches, yes, Hollywood, hockey matches, Hollywood, volleyball matches, yes. Similarly, there was a big match one day where the demons sided on one side and the demigods sided on one side. The demons are known as the asuras, which deny the existence of God, and the devatas are the demigods, which follow the rules, regulations, laws of the universe, which Lord Vishnu has ordained. Okay, so there was this one time when there was this discussion about a nectar which was stored in the oceans. Well, there are oceans in the higher planetary systems also. It is not only the oceans that you see here, that is all. Okay, there are seven oceans. Okay, we'll discuss about them later. So, what was the criteria? The criteria was that they would stand on either sides of a mountain, okay, and then they would take a snake and they would coil it around the mountain, and then the demigods would pull it from one side and the demons would pull it from the other side, okay, and then they would do this back and forth, to and fro. This is like churning of milk which comes, okay. So when you do this, what happens? The milk is the ocean of milk which is there, that is getting churned. So by that, from down, all the substances come out from the ocean. This video is not going to explain where the ocean is, why is it there, etc., etc., because that's a very long story, okay. Now, when the churning of the ocean was going on, initially there were different things that started coming out. What came out first? First came out poison, okay. Poison, the name of the poison was halahal. Halahal is deadly poison. It is so poisonous that I don't know how to describe it. I have no verse that I remember that scriptures describe that it is as poisonous as this. I don't know if there is any verse, but the scriptures say that it is the deadliest, or maybe it's so deadly that you cannot even compare it with anything of this world. It is just like the example is given of feet of Lord Ram. Lord Ram, one of the incarnations of Lord Vishnu in the Vedic context. It is said that Lord Ram's feet are so soft that even when his consort Sita Devi touches them, they develop cracks. That's Lord Ram. And at times also say, the scriptures also say about Lord Vishnu that your face is as beautiful as your face. Your face is as beautiful as your own face, which means there is no other object in the three worlds that you can compare the face of Lord Vishnu with. So the only object that is comparable to Lord Vishnu's face is the face itself. Okay. So then the churning of the ocean began. And when they started churning, as I said, halahal came out, halahal poison, which is incomparable. Okay. And then they requested Lord Shiva to come and drink it. And I will discuss about this Sagar Manthan, the churning of the ocean, later. But successively different items started coming out. And then ultimately the nectar came out. Okay. And then the demons started snatching it. Okay. One demon took it away from the other demon and he started running, and the other started running this side. And the tendency of demons is whenever they can't get something that they want, they will start their own system of philosophy. Do you understand what I mean? You will very soon understand. The demons which were weak, okay, the weaker demons started speaking to the stronger demons that look, you should not eat like this. You should distribute it equally, you should distribute it evenly, you should give everybody their share. This is not right what you're doing. Yes. Does this philosophy sound similar? I will not say anything. I will leave it to the um, intelligence of the viewers to distinguish about which two modern ideologies of the political arena of this world am I talking about. Okay. I hope most of you have got it. Yes. If you have not got, then please tell me later when I make the video on Ketu, I will say it. Or if you have got it, Please write it in the comment section. Which political ideology am I talking about when I say that you should share everything? Don't take it yourself, okay? That's not good. And this was going on, and the demigods did not get anything. So then, Lord Vishnu, he disguised as a beautiful woman, very beautiful, the most beautiful. His name in that incarnation of the lady was known as Mohini. Mohini means one who charms your heart, one who has the power to captivate your mind by her thought, by her presence, by her words, by her gestures, by her appearance, by her behavior. Okay. Imagine God Himself is taking the form of a woman. How much beautiful she would be. Yes. Okay. So then Mohini came, and when the demons saw this Mohini, they were charmed, captivated, mesmerized by the beauty of this girl. And then they started asking her, "My dear lady, who are you? Where are you coming from? Where do you go?" And some of them also asked, "Who is your father?" Well, this is very daunting to some people. Why do you need the name of the father? The girl is there, just go and enjoy with the girl, right? No, but in the Vedic context, it was considered very important to ask the name of the family, the father, the lineage. Even certified demons used to do this. But unfortunately, in Kali Yuga, nobody does this also. And then Mohini Murthy came and said, "Why are you fighting with these for this nectar among yourselves? You do one thing. You just go and sit somewhere. I will distribute it equally. Yes? You don't worry. I will just go and give it to you. You don't have to worry about all this. Just sit in a line and I will go and distribute to you. Okay? Equally, everybody will get their fair share. You don't have to be concerned who will get less, who will get more. Okay? I will do justice to everybody." And by seeing her beauty, her charm, they decided, okay, maybe we should trust this girl. Yes, everybody trusts a beautiful woman, of course. That is why they say never trust a lady. Okay, so then the demons sat on one side and the demigods they sat on the other side. And then what happened? This Mohini, she started distributing this nectar, okay, to both the demons and to the demigods. But if the demons will drink this nectar, they will become immortal. Immortal on in this context does not mean immortal for eternity, but for a very long time. I will explain what Amar means. The word Amara has different meaning. Chiranjeevi has a different meaning. Nitya has a different meaning. Okay. They have particular time slots, especially the word Amara and Chiranjeevi, okay, for which they live, okay, and Nitya lives eternally. Nitya never dies, okay. So then what happened? Whenever it came the turn for Mohini to feed the nectar to the demons, she would exchange it with normal water, okay, any random liquid maybe, and then she would give the nectar to the demigods, okay, who were very righteous, like Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Kuber, etc. Okay, this is not partiality. This is good to maintain the order of the universe because it's like giving terrorists the boon of immortality. They will create havoc. They are already creating havoc, yes. So much destruction they have caused. What if you give them more power? Well, whatever is remaining, they will just destroy it. Okay. So then there was one demon who was a bit suspicious. Is it really that we are getting nectar after all? Skeptical. So somehow he understood that, oh, this is nonsense. this is not the nectar which we are thinking we are getting. This is actually something else. This is false nectar. The real nectar is going to the demigods. Okay. So this guy stood up. What was his name? His name was Swarabhanu. Swarabhanu was his name. Okay. And his mother's name is Simhika. So this son of Simhika named Swarabhanu, he got up from there and he somehow cunningly he went and sat with the demigods. And Mohini Murti went and gave the nectar to Swarabhanu also. And then he immediately drank it. Okay. But as soon as he drank, Mohini Murti realized that this fellow is a demon. He should not drink nectar. So Vishnu has a chakra, okay, a disc. It is known as Sudarshana chakra. Sudarshan chakra. So Mohini was Vishnu only. So Mohini invoked the Sudarshan chakra and she discharged it towards Swarabhanu, and his head was cut off from his body. But unfortunately, the nectar which Swarabhanu had drank had reached his neck and he had already become immortal. So he could not die. Immortal here does not mean for eternity but for very long time. Okay. And then what happened? Swarabhanu became immortal and then his body was divided into two parts. One was the head, another was the part below the head, below the neck. Okay. So the top part, the mouth, the head is called as Rahu and the part below is called as Ketu. Okay. And the situation of these two planets is very precarious. Okay. Because it is a very unstable state. Okay. It's a precarious state actually, to be precise. Because what happened? He had a desire to, for, he had obsession towards gaining the nectar. Okay. And then somehow it got fulfilled, but then it's something like dangling in between. Okay. It's hanging out there in the space. So then Lord Vishnu appeared and said that okay, we will give you space. You will be known as Rahu, the head, and the body will be known as Ketu. So in astrology, what this signifies? This signifies some very strong, deep, powerful, unshakable obsession which we have taken from all past births into this life. Okay, that was a very strong desire which we had, and that is why this placement of Rahu is very important in your horoscopes. If you don't understand Rahu, you don't understand anything, because Rahu is the planet for Kali Yuga, because it rules materialistic desire. Okay. And to fulfill materialistic desire, what does a person do? He can do anything. Okay. Anything means treachery. He can resolve to deceit, lies, fraud, etc. Because of that, Rahu is considered extremely malefic. Okay. It gives you pain, it gives you suffering, it gives you trauma, it gives you depression, it gives you whatnot. Because it is our obsession, and obsession can make us do anything if that is not under control. Okay. So this is what basically Rahu is: the head that only wants but cannot digest. That is why Rahu, wherever he is sitting, or whichever planet he is sitting with or aspecting, we will see that we have obsessions in those areas. For example, if Sun is sitting with Rahu, the person has a bloated ego. He thinks he's the king, whereas he's not actually. Sun Rahu people can be anybody but kings. They may externally be a king also. I'm not denying that. But internally, They are not. They're highly unstable. The most unstable people I have seen. Sun Rahu, Moon Rahu conjunctions. Because obsession means what? Something which you have not yet captured, right? So basically, any planet which is with Rahu or aspected by Rahu means that that nature of the planet which we have in us is not fully developed. If Rahu is with Venus, people will be in illusion about their relationships. Suddenly, their partner will cheat them, and they will be like, "Oh my God, why did he cheat me?" Because Rahu is smoke; it's the cloud. Okay, because they never loved you. That's why they cheated on you. Okay, but you were in an illusion to think that oh, they're the love of this world. It doesn't happen like that, sir. That is why Rahu is also the significator of Bollywood industry, Hollywood, Tollywood, Collywood, film industry. Rahu is this planet which likes to show off, to show other people that see, look at me, I am existing here. I am the man, I'm sitting in the throne, I'm the king here, man. Who the hell are you? You don't exist, only I exist. That is what is Rahu. Okay. And at the end, I would only say about Rahu that Rahu's placement is very important in the horoscopes because that is where it gives us an indication of where we might do wrong things or wrong things may happen to us. Okay, because Rahu will do anything to get what he needs, and Rahu does exceptionally good in the houses which are known as the Upachya houses. Which are the Upachya houses? The third house, the sixth house, the 10th house, and the 11th house. We will discuss more on Upachya houses later. Okay. And it does especially very good in the 10th house and in the 11th house because 10th house is the midheaven. It is the house of name, fame, your status, your image, your reputation, what people see you as. And Rahu is that head, obsessive head, which always wants to eat and not store. So it wants that everybody should see me. I should be the center of attraction. Because when the Sagar Manthan Leela was going on, he was the center of attraction there. Everybody was talking, everybody was seeing. There you go, Rahu. And why am I making this video in the night? Because Rahu is stronger during the night more than the day. Yes, because Rahu is dark and all the wrong activities happen in the darkness. Yes, may not be every activity, but most of them, yes. And Rahu is also the significator of drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, prostitution, pornography, anything that degrades us. It is the worst enemy of sun and moon because it eclipses the sun and the moon. I will explain about eclipses later, but as of now, that is what I want to say. Rahu is phenomenally powerful because our obsessions can drive us either in a good way or in a bad way. It can be both, yes. Saints and spiritual healers and psychics and great spiritual personalities, even they have Rahu. But they are using this Rahu in a different way, the way you are using, or maybe the way I am using, or maybe we are also using the way they are using. Yes. And in a mundane sense, Rahu also represents technology, research, innovation is Rahu, entrepreneurship, taking out something new which was not there earlier. That's what is Rahu. Okay. So I would like to end here with Rahu. Okay. And as usual, as I always say, God is there with you all the time. Just look to Him and He will definitely save you from Rahu. We will change the statement as per the planet. Okay. So that's it from my side on Rahu. If you have any questions, queries, comments, suggestions, or anything else you would want me to make a video on, then please write it below in the comments. Okay, and if you have not yet subscribed to Exotic Astrology, please subscribe. And you can click in the notifications button so that you keep getting the updates as soon as I post the videos. Okay, until next time, bye bye, see you, good night, may Rahu bless you.